What's up guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my home decor for this spring and how I decorated my table for Easter. I thought it was just a fun way to add a little bit of color in my house. So if you want to see how I made this floral arrangement right here, stay tuned because I show you how later. And if you like decorating videos, then I would love to have you join my channel. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, all sorts of content to help moms just lift each other up and make our homes a more loving and inviting space. So if you like those types of videos, then please click subscribe below, drop me a line in the comments and just say, hi, I'm new here to YouTube, so I'd like to make some new friends. And I hope you enjoy the video. Bye! So first we're just gonna start here in my entryway because like I said, technically it's the first day of spring, but it's still kind of icky weather out there. So I haven't been able to get my front porch ready for spring with the flowers and all of that because we still get frost in the mornings. So when that's done, I will be able to show you guys that. So the first thing is my spring wreath, which I am so proud of the deal I got on this. It was marked down to $5 last year at Walmart. And if you've ever tried to buy a wreath, you know that they're really expensive. And if you've ever tried to make a wreath, I know that you can't even buy these materials for that. So I was super pumped about this and I love hydrangeas. So the next thing is, you'll notice we don't really have an entryway area per se, like a coat closet or anywhere to hang your coats. So I just put this cute little basket down here by the door so when little kids come over they can just put their shoes in here and keep them corralled and out of the way. Okay, so next I'll show you the other part of my entryway, which is right over here. I just have this little entry table and all I did here was a little project from the dollar store. I took these mason jars that I already had in my kitchen cabinet, and then I got these little stems from the Dollar Tree and stuck them in this wooden box, and I thought it just kind of added a springy touch. And then this is my favorite little Easter basket. I've had this for years. I think I had it when I was a little girl, and then I filled it with these fun I filled it with these fun Dollar Tree. Okay, so next up, I just found these little guys this year. They are from Pier 1 Imports, and they have little lights on their tails that light up. Only my kids have run the batteries down in them because they love them so much that they always leave them on. So I need to replace the batteries in these, but aren't they just so cute? Okay, next up, just coming in here to my living area, you'll see that I have this bunny cottontail garland. I actually got that on the Target dollar aisle, I believe, last year. And then this bunny candy dish that is filled with some jelly beans. I'm trying to think. The bunny came from Target this year. Yeah, from Target. Okay, and then going over into the I have that and the chalk eggs and my little yellow pillows on my couch. I like to add a few extra colors in the spring. And then my favorite, this is my favorite happy spring sign. And again, another banner from the Target dollar spot. And then a little Easter tree that you can't really tell, but it has lights on it that lights up. Okay, coming into my kitchen, you'll see that I've decorated my counters with some fun, festive spring candy and Oreos, jelly beans. I love to incorporate candy into my decorations just because I think it's an easy way to decorate and let the kids have a little bit of fun. And I've got my flowers in the window, my bunny, and then this sign I found a few years ago, and I forget where I found it, but I have always thought it was the cutest sign. Okay, so coming over here, this is my kitchen table. And you can see I hung these little Dollar Tree eggs from my light. And then I just have some fresh flowers on the table, which I think are so pretty. And then this really fun, colorful, they look like Easter eggs, but they're little speckles on the tablecloth. So let's go in here to my dining room. So this is my Easter dining table, and I wanted it to just be really colorful and really springy this year. So I opted for these really fun, colorful placemats that I found at Meijer. The napkins came from Pier 1 Imports, as well as those little bunnies that I was showing you. And then, of course, the centerpiece that I made. Okay guys, so today I want to show you one of my very favorite floral arrangements. I make this every year for Easter. I found it somewhere on Pinterest a few years ago. If the pin is still there, I'll link it down below. But anyway, it's really easy to do. You just need a couple of ingredients. You need 2 different size vases. So a smaller one and a larger one that can fit down inside your larger one. You need jelly beans, which we've already gotten into these a little bit. They're so good. I got this big size at Costco, but you can always load up at the drugstore, Walmart, Target, wherever. You also need a really sharp pair of scissors or a knife to trim your flowers, a package of peeps, and I like to use the bunny shaped peeps just because they stand up a little taller and nicer in your vase. And then of course you need water for your flowers. This is actually a sugar water vinegar mixture that my grandmother told me about, and this mixture will actually help your flowers last a long, long time. So I always love to have fresh flowers during the spring. I just feel like it really makes my house look more warm and inviting, but I don't want to spend a lot of money every single week on fresh flowers. So this will actually help my flowers last for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's better than those little packets that they give you in the bouquet of flowers. This stuff is awesome. It's like liquid gold. So for today, I am going to use tulips just because I think that is the perfect spring flower. And I just picked these up at the grocery store, and you can use any color you want, whatever type of flowers you want. Really just let your creativity shine here. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to kind of check my flowers in this vase to see how much of them I'm going to need to trim off. So I'll just kind of, actually I think that's pretty good. I'm going to take this leaf off just because he's kind of struggling. And then I am going to go ahead and fill up the middle container with some water. This is a really important step to do. If you try and do this later, you'll see it'll pour all over your jelly beans and your peeps, and it'll make everything run. So if you're not using your special water mixture, you can use just regular tap water. That's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and put the water in here. And just sit it. My vase kind of slides a little bit, but that's okay. You can kind of secure it more in place later. Okay, then with your package of peeps, you're going to just place each peep around the outside edge of your inner vase. Okay, so tell me, do you guys like peeps or no? I think they are the cutest things ever, but I also think they're kind of gross. So I don't eat them, but my kids love them. Okay, so this part is a little bit tricky to try and get them all to stand up. So I'm just gonna keep messing with this here for a minute, and once I get it all in place, I will be right back to show you. Okay, scratch that. So I was just remembering, total mom brain moment. So the peeps actually go in last. So I was wondering why it seems so hard. So what I'm gonna do, don't listen to me. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to take my jelly beans and I'm gonna put those all in my vase. It might be kind of loud. Okay, so you can see this takes a lot of jelly beans. This is a 4-pound container, and of course, like I said, we did get into these a little bit and snack on them, but you can get 4 pounds of jelly beans, or I think when I've done it in the past, I think that's been like 4 or 5 bags. I can't remember. Anyway, so you want to kind of evenly distribute your jelly beans around your vase, and then you take your peeps, and then you put your peeps around the vase, which should make it much easier so they can kind of nestle down into those jelly beans. In. Okay, so see, this is why I was saying you want to go ahead and pour your water in first, because otherwise it might be kind of hard to get this filled with water without getting it all over your peeps and your jelly beans. And if this part gets wet, then the colors and the sugar are going to start to dissolve and it's not going to look as pretty. So finally, you're going to take your tulips and put them down into your vase, and then just kind of arrange them however you like it. Alright guys, that's it. That's my spring decor. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got some inspiration. I hope you got some ideas on how to make your home ready for spring, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, fabulous Easter and enjoy the warm weather. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Time goes by, yeah, you and I are running out, running out. Time goes by, I change my mind about you and I, you and I. So would you stay?